I bring you warm greetings from the Secretary General of Interpol, Mr. Jürgen Stock. And on his behalf, I am deeply honored to be here today to inaugurate the opening of the Nigeria Data Collection and Registration Center of the West Africa Police Information System. The inauguration of the center, as it has been said, represents an important milestone in the implementation of the WAPIS program in Nigeria. Let me first congratulate the Nigerian authorities, in particular the Honorable Minister of Police Affairs, for realizing this crucial step, reflecting the federal government of Nigeria's unwavering support to Interpol and a commitment on their part to make the WAPIS program a success. This commitment is embodied in two regulations signed on March the 24th of this year by the Honorable Minister of Police Affairs. One, officially establishing the Data Collection Center, the one that we're inaugurating today, and the other, formally creating the WAPIS National Steering Committee. This committee is an important mechanism for the governance and the sustainability of the program in the long run. I also wish to congratulate the Inspector General of the Police on his appointment by His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to head the National Police Forces. Mr. Inspector General, we look forward to working with you and your leadership team in the implementation of the WAPIS program during the remaining time that we have in front of us. In this regard, I also would like to thank again the European Union, represented here today by the Deputy Head of the European Union's delegation, Mr. Alexandra Gomes, for its unwavering commitment to fighting against insecurity in Africa, and more particularly in this sub-region. Since 2012, the European Union has financed the WAPIS program with implementation efforts not only in Nigeria, but also in 15 other countries in West Africa. None of the successes we're celebrating today would have been possible without the consistent political leadership of ECOWAS, the ECOWAS Commission in particular, through the Office of the Commissioner for Peace and Security. ECOWAS has been a persistent, strategic partner of the program, providing us with significant political support in the execution of the program. And for that, we're very thankful. It seems like a long time since I visited Nigeria on October 4th of 2018 to attend the first session of the WAPIS National Committee meeting. Since then, the world has hit us with a pandemic which slowed down progress in the implementation of the program across the region. Nevertheless, today we are reminded that where there is a will, there is a way. Although Nigeria came a little bit later into the program, significant efforts have been put into making it a viable program. Security gaps at the national, regional, and international levels have contributed to West Africa experiencing serious crimes such as drug trafficking, migrant smuggling, and international terrorism. Without effective police information exchange within the region, as well as between the region and the rest of the world, no enforcement strategy can effectively tackle these crime threats. Logic dictates that one cannot expect a safe and secure West Africa without a reliable police information system in place. This is what WAPIS is all about. This is what it is designed to do. It is designed to facilitate the secure exchange of information among law enforcement agencies at the national level, then at the regional level, and ultimately to the whole world. We collectively, Interpol and the government of Nigeria and ECOWAS, have made good progress here in Nigeria. Since my visit in 2018, the Minister of Interior and Interpol's Secretary General signed a memorandum of understanding in 2019. It spelled out the obligations incumbent upon both parties for the implementation of the program. Following the signing of the MOU, Interpol delivered a set of equipment financed by the EU, equipment that we promised to equip the data center. The Inspector General of Nigeria Police provided office space to host the data center, of course, and appointed the WAPIS single point of contact so that we can effectively conduct our work, as well as appointed IT expert and a legal expert, all of them pursuant to the MOU that was signed. Today's inauguration is a good reason to celebrate what has been accomplished. And I repeat, this is a good reason to celebrate what has been accomplished. The work, however, is not yet finished. During the 5th Steering Committee of the WAPIS program, which took place at the end of March of this year in Abidjan, the committee urged action in several key areas. And I want to mention these key areas for you so that you understand the work that continues to need to be done. The committee recommended that the official gazette be used to publish the ECOWAS Additional Act relating to the protection of personal data before the end of June of this year. This will provide a framework to collect data, store it, share it, use it to fight crimes and criminals until the national legislation, which has already been drafted, is enacted. The committee also asked all countries of the WAPIS program to make arrangements to assign personnel and to ensure that all the personnel are trained in the use of WAPIS, that they remain in place for at least 3 years. This will increase the experience base of the staff as well as the performance of the data center. Next, the committee called on the national government, including Nigeria, to allocate a budget line for the operation of the data center, and this will assure the sustainability of the program in the long term. And finally, the committee urged all countries to extend the use of Interpol's secure communication network, as many national law enforcement agencies have already done, so that the land borders, the airports, the seaports can be secure as well. We are only 12 months away from the end of the project, and we have a lot to accomplish together in these next 12 months. As today's inauguration illustrates, we have the means, we have the people, and we have the technology. What we need now is the continued strong political commitment that Nigeria has already demonstrated to take the implementation of the program across the finish line.
Data Collection and Recording Center. The center, which promotes interagency collaboration through the sharing of criminal and administrative data, will help improve and strengthen the security architecture of the country, West African region, and the world at large. Since the Memorandum of Understanding was signed in Nigeria on 16th April 2019, a lot of strides have been made in its implementation. The program has enabled Interpol to further build capacity among national law enforcement agencies across the country and will help in tackling crime in all ramifications. These advancements have also led to operational improvements in Nigeria's fight against terrorism, transnational organized crime. The MOU provided for setting up of the WAPI's National Committee to include relevant law enforcement agencies as members. It also provides for the establishment of Data Collection and Recording Center, that is DACO. The Data Collection Recording Center is equipped with state-of-the-art biometric capturing equipment and will be capturing information of suspects and convicted criminals and pulling such information in a centralized database. You will agree with me that in the present information technology era, the collation and the analysis of criminal information is key to effective intelligence-led policing. This center will therefore be the hub for the collation of information on criminal proceedings from the various law enforcement agencies. The analyzed information will subsequently be shared with the relevant agencies and partners. Permit me to at this point express my sincere gratitude to all the key players of this project: Interpol, ECOWAS, and indeed the European Union, whose funding has made it possible for member countries to benefit from this remarkable program aimed at combating crime. I would like to observe that without a dedicated police force that is well equipped, trained, motivated, and technology-driven, whatever facility we put in place to assist in fighting crime will not facilitate the desired results. I would therefore like to reassure Nigerians, and in particular our officers and men of Nigerian police, that President Muhammad Buhari is fully committed to the fight against all criminalities and sustenance of peace in the country. Government is therefore determined to provide the needed facilities for police to assist them in the fight against all the crimes bedeviling the country. I would like to call on our policemen to reciprocate this gesture by continuing to dedicate themselves to the fight against these criminalities, which we believe will soon come to an end given the political will of the leadership of this great country. May I at this point put a gentle reminder to the WAPIS team of an important request made by Nigeria at the 4th WAPIS Steering Committee meeting in 2019, on which the allocation of more equipment was made. This request is necessitated by the volume of data intended to be harnessed owing to the size of and population of the country in comparison to other member countries. Another request is on the need for the hosting of the second hub of the Interpol Annex Office in Lagos. This will surely help capture much data from the metropolitan city of that very great state. Let me at this point re-echo the request made by Her Excellency to Interpol to consider the possibility of extending the period of this program by another 2 years to enable Nigeria, because we have just about 1.5 years ago joined into this program. We still have, like many of the last speakers observed, we still have a long way to go, and we do hope this request will be seriously looked into to enable us properly complete the program to its desired stage.
One of the main challenges in fighting transnational organized crime in West Africa is the lack of appropriate infrastructure to collect, store, manage, analyze, and share criminal data amongst law enforcement agencies at the national and regional levels. In order to address some of these challenges, the ECOWAS Commission and Interpol, with funding from the European Union, launched the West Africa Police Information System WAPIS in Abuja, La Côte d'Ivoire, during the General Assembly meeting of the West African Police Chiefs Committee, WAPCO, in September 2012. WAPIS is a program that has been designed to build the capacity of the law enforcement agencies in our member states through the creation of electronic criminal databases with the aim of sharing data in real time at national, regional, and global levels. Today, the WAPIS program has gained momentum and continues to receive the buy-in from governments in our member states. To date, data collection and registration centers have been established in the republics of Benin, Ghana, Mali, Niger, and today, of course, in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We're hoping that a few more centers will be inaugurated in other member states in the coming months. Today's event is a significant achievement in the implementation and sustainability of the program in Nigeria. This would not have been accomplished without the strong commitment of the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in its fight against crime. However, the implementation of the WAPIS program in our member states has not been very smooth. For example, the COVID-19 pandemic has adversely impacted the implementation of the program, as Interpol could not accomplish some of the planned activities due to travel restrictions in our region. In addition, the absence of standing budgets in our member states for the continued operations of the WAPIS system at the end of the implementation phase, together with the absence of personal data protection legislation in most of our member states, remain sources of concern over the long-term sustainability of this initiative over time. In order to complement the ongoing efforts in the fight against terrorism at the regional and national levels, the ECOWAS Commission has initiated the ECOWAS Terrorism Action Plan 2020-2024. Component 2 of the action plan focuses on intelligence sharing. As stated earlier, this initiative is inter alia aimed at facilitating criminal data exchange amongst the law enforcement agencies at national and regional levels. Interpol has been identified as an implementing partner in this effort, and the WAPIS program is viewed as a driver for this particular component. Honorable Minister, we would like to kindly request you to use your good offices to solicit the support of the federal government of Nigeria to publish the ECOWAS Supplementary Act on Personal Data Protection Law in the Federal Gazette, and to also consider creating a budget line for the WAPIS Abuja Center at the end of the implementation phase in Nigeria to ensure its sustainability over time. More particularly, I'd like to draw Your Excellency's attention to the fact that the WAPIS program is due to come to an end in June 2022. However, most of the activities could not be accomplished within the project period as a result of bureaucratic obstacles in the operationalization process at the national level and the absence of national budgets to support the project, which have also been compounded by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Official commissioning of the West African Police Information System, WAPIS, Data Collection and Recording Center. This marks the beginning of another milestone in the history of Nigerian Police Force, The program, which was designed to enhance the distribution of criminal and administrative data among security agencies in the West African region, is indeed a remarkable achievement, not only to the Nigerian police force, but the entire security system of Nigeria in particular, and West African states, and by extensions, the world at large. The project, in respect of which the government of Nigeria signed an MOU sometime in 16th of April, on the 16th of April 2019, has now evolved a operational phase. I am happy to announce to everyone seated here today that the facilities and technical expertise provided will remain a source of breakthrough for Nigeria police in tracking major crimes within the West African sub-region. The operation of WAPI's program at this critical period, when Nigeria and West African sub-region are faced with critical security challenges, will graciously enrich the Nigeria police force in our effort to combat organized and transnational crimes. The programs will boost criminal information sharing among the West African states and in a manner that will stimulate effective regional and national crime data management. It will also act as a platform for coordinated approach to crime detection, prevention, prosecution, and rehabilitation, as well as projection. On the other hand, collaboration among all the law enforcement agencies will be the key driver of this platform. In addition, the data generated from the platform will be a veritable tool for analysis, research, and the studies of trends and patterns of crime in our various states and nations. WAPIS aims to address the security challenges faced by West African countries via effective collection of criminal police information through centralized national system and provide an avenue to exchange information collected at national, regional, and international levels with other relevant security agencies who are key stakeholders in this program. The valuable contribution of other partners in this program, such as the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, African Union, AU, European Union, EU, and Interpol will continue to be appreciated. The Nigeria Police will continue to work closely with all the law enforcement agencies in Nigeria and other international partners with the aim of providing safety and security for all. On this note, it is my singular pleasure to welcome the Honorable Minister, members of the diplomatic community, and other invited guests from the various security and law enforcement agencies to this unique event. I immensely appreciate your attendance and look forward to strengthening our partnership towards the attainment of our internal security mandate.
The second official duty for his every representative. Adama Musa is actually
in the name of God, it is my singular honor and pleasure to cut this stage, to commission this very great edifice to the glory of this great country, Africa and Nigeria. Mr.